Hey guys, it's Trey here, back with another video. And in today's video, I want to start to go over some basics of programming. When you're starting out programming, it's very daunting. You know, if you've never done it before, you don't even have any of the concepts in mind, then it's really a hard task. I want to go through and basically explain the fundamentals of programming. So basically, we'll just start off with just the very basics, what is programming, what it's used for and stuff. And then we'll go into some of the concepts, the basic concepts that are pretty much in every programming language. Stuff like variables, loops, and arrays and all that stuff. So basically, you can just get a concept of the fundamentals. I don't have anything like this on my channel, and I feel like I should. This is something that's very basic, and if you're going to be a programmer, I would like to have some content that actually shows you the fundamentals of this, and hopefully it can help you out. And hopefully the way I explain it will give you a better outlook on these concepts and hopefully help you grasp them a little quicker and help you get into the swing of things when programming. All right, so in this video, I just basically want to talk about what programming is to me, what I think programming is, and what problem, main problem that it solves, and also whether you should even get into learning programming. So the first thing is, what is programming? So for me, I look at programming as a way to write out logical steps in order to solve a problem. So whenever you're writing a program, it's nothing more than telling a computer logical steps to solve a problem. So you're saying, hey, do this, then do that, then do this, then do that, and we should have this result. So really a program is only as good as its programmer, because computers are dumb, despite what you may think, and it's going to do whatever you tell it. So if you tell it a wrong instruction, it's not going to question that instruction. It's just going to do it. So that is what programming is to me. Also, let's get into what problems programming can solve. So I feel like there's really only just one problem. If you boil down all the different uses of a computer, for basically programming a computer, it all boils down to there's a problem that we need to solve in a very, very quick amount of time, and that's efficient. Like math problems are a great example. So any type of math problem, hey, we have a problem, we need to solve this really complex equation, and we need to do it quickly and efficiently. And sometimes, we need to do a lot of these calculations many times a second. So obviously a human will not be able to do that. So we use a computer, and a computer needs a programmer. So somebody has to program it. And that's pretty much, the problem that it solves. It solves problems where we need a lot of computation very quickly. And pretty much anything that you want to do on a computer, that pretty much boils down to what the problem is solving. Obviously it gets more complex as you add other things in, and depending on what your needs are. But at the most basic level, that's pretty much all it's doing. Also, let's get down to the last thing, the really the most important thing, the reason why you're here. And should you learn programming? I feel like you should learn programming if you are obviously in the field professionally. So if you have a job where you might have to write some code, obviously you need to learn programming. Also, if you just want a hobby, like if you have a lot of free times on your hands, programming is great for that because it will take all the time that you give it. If you have 5 hours of free time, it will take more than 5 hours of your free time if you let it. Programming is very time consuming depending on what you're trying to do. And if you're learning something new, trust me, it could take your entire day to learn that concept. If you would like to do it as a hobby, or if you're professionally in the field, or if you're trying to learn it for school or something like that, then yeah, you should definitely learn programming. I feel like you shouldn't learn programming if you are not a problem solving person, you do not like to think through problems, you would have a very, very difficult time with this, and you would not enjoy it. It's very tedious, because you could have all of the logic correct, but you miss a semicolon, and it's over with. Your program's not going to run. You're going to wonder what's going on. I mean, we have very good compilers now that can tell you what the issues are, and IDEs to tell you before you even try to compile. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I feel programming is. That's all for this video. In the next video, we're going to get into a little bit more detail with, I guess we'll talk about variables first, because that will be used in every program you write. So we're actually going to get into some actual programming in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel and all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.